Hello, good evening, and welcome along. We'll just forget that I left that on mute then. We'll just don't say anything. Welcome along. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Thursday, the 25th of April. We are nearly at the end of April, and hopefully we might actually get some sunshine coming through at some point. It will be quite nice. But yeah, hope you are all well. We will get started in just over 11 minutes time before your first question this evening. And now I'm back concentrating on what I'm doing here. Vicky, you are safe. I will now leave you alone and not wind you up or anything in the Patreon Discord server. I'm nice like that. Anyway, yes, I hope everyone's well. Oh yeah, it's been a long week since I last saw you all. Very long week. We're trying to get everything sorted because we've got Jack's birthday. Well, Jack and Sarah's birthdays on Monday, but we've got some of his school friends coming here on Saturday for a little bit of fun and stuff. So yeah, all good. I'm just trying to get everything sorted and straight and ready to go. And also, I have some news on some events. I've already shared it with the patrons, and for those patrons who are on and haven't seen, if you go to the book events tab on our Discord server, there's first two events are there. One of them you need to book, one of them you don't, but I will share all of those details. A few of you have messaged me over the last few days, and I'm waiting for actual confirmation on dates and stuff. So I will share that with you in the breaks later on, so don't you worry. I will forget what I was going to say. I will share that with you. Yes, so there are a couple of events booked. There are more coming. I've got more in the pipeline. I'm just waiting for the confirmation, and I can give you all the details. But I'll give you the details for the first two that you can get and come and see me around the book, etc. Right, what was I going to do? Start saying hello to people. That's what I'm going to do, because at least I know I can do that without... let's refresh that while I'm on. Talk amongst yourselves, it takes a minute. Right, here we go. We are off and running. Right, change that to newest, scroll all the way to the bottom and start at the very beginning. Hello to Moogie and Phil. Good evening to you guys. Reporting for duty and ready for some Thursday fun. I mean, I could promise Thursday fun, I suppose. But yeah, good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Sir Bill Tutor of Legendshire, 5 out of 5 this morning. Think you fooled them with Ludo. I don't normally say this, but if you don't listen to the quiz on Zoe Ball Breakfast Show, and firstly, very much must say all of our condolences to Zoe and all of the family with what's going on there. But yeah, so Gabby Roslin was sitting in this morning. Go back and listen to it on the BBC Sounds app. I think, I don't know how, but somehow over the last couple of weeks, Gabby Roslin's adopted me. To the point that she said I was going to live at her house. So see if you can work out what on earth went on this morning, because I was still half asleep. But yeah, apparently Gabby Roslin's adopted me. But yeah, and definitely fooled them with the Ludo question, because the three of them didn't know what the game Ludo was, which was slightly concerning. But yeah, so well done to you this morning, and he says good luck to all of the YouTube live chat legends as well. So good evening to you guys. Hope you are all well. Simon Robinson, 5 out of 5 as well. Lucky guesses for the first 3 questions. Yeah, I think they were a little bit easy this morning. I shall change this. Change that for next week. Hello to Jeanette and John and Laura Armstrong over there in Belfast. You know, I've been watching Blue Lights. I don't know if you've seen that documentary. Not documentary. Drama even. This is a good start. Yeah, so I've caught up now. I've watched both of the first two series that they're out. So yeah, but it's all set in sort of Belfast, and I've learned quite a lot actually, even though it is a drama, and that's probably why I called it a documentary. So yeah, good evening to you guys over there in Belfast. Hope you are well. Hello to the newbies, Linda and Claire. Please can you say hi to the usual newbies, Linda and Claire, Bakewell Tarts, Claire and Brian, and the Black Isle Peas of Fran and Hugh. Good evening to all of you guys. Hope you are well. Selena, hello to Selena and Jim. Start again, Jay. Us in Sanqua, hoping to quiz with Pete and Mel, who are in Somerset. So good evening to you guys. Hello to Sass, who says, can you please wish Jerry from hashtag Team Exeter a very happy birthday? We'll be joining you as usual, hoping for another hashtag Club 50 to add to the celebrations. Good luck to you guys. Yeah, hope you have a good birthday, Jerry, and good luck with the 50. So yeah, good evening. Hello to Karen as well. Looking forward to it as always. Jay's virtual pub quiz, always a good night on quiz night, and no matter what sort of the week you have had. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna write that into my CV. That's probably the best compliment I've had for ages. So I'm gonna write that into my CV. But thank you very much, Karen. Hope you're well. Hello. Oh, visit Neen Valley Railway for Gary's birthday. Hmm. I mean, I can't. I'll have a look at the picture after. But yeah, good evening to Linda and Gary. Hope you're both well. Hello to Keith and Pat in Andover. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are good. Hello to Irene and I'm. Ding, 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 ding. Right, I'm back in. Hello to Irene and Bob. Good evening to you guys. Please say hello and good luck to Vicky and Ben. Having a lovely chilling break. Thank you to Vicky, Jennifer, and Christopher. Obviously not Ben. Ben wasn't involved in that, so you're not included him. You want to say hello to him, but he's not been included in sending you on a break. I get that. Bad son-in-law. We'll be doing the quiz on the phone tonight. We'll need my binoculars to read the questions. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't forget, if you miss any, you can go onto the website in the break. There you go. See, I cover every Oh, never mind. But yeah, hope you're enjoying your. I mean, to be fair, you and Bob deserve a very, very relaxing break. So I'm glad Vicky, Jennifer, and Christopher, not Ben, have managed to get you on that. Hello to Sally Bates, our first quiz for 9 weeks, as we have been on a half a world cruise. Answering the question, can you still get around the world in 80 days? And no, it said you can only get around half the world. Half the world in 9 weeks on a cruise ship. There we go. Thank you. Answered that question. We're catching up with all the quizzes we have missed when we are in Portugal in 3 weeks' time. Awesome. That's one way to spend your holiday, I suppose. Hello to Dave and Val Bythway, maybe? Hopefully I've pronounced that right. Apologies if I haven't. And you'll know very quickly. A lot of people use it as a badge of honor that I can't pronounce names very well. So hello to Catriona. Yeah, hello to Dave and Val Bythway. Good evening to you guys. Oh, reminds me actually. Happy anniversary to Dave and to Dave. Oh, what is wrong with me tonight? Happy anniversary to Dan and Leslie. It's because we got into the habit of calling him Dave for a bit. Yeah, happy anniversary to Dan and Leslie. Shared a lovely, lovely photo from their wedding day many moons ago. And as I said on there, very cheekily, Leslie hasn't changed a bit yet. Dan, just a little bit he's changed. But yeah, happy anniversary to you guys. Hope you are all well, all of the Mill Lane mob. Hello to Lorna. Good evening to you. I believe you've got a bit of an irritation annoyance with you in the shape and form of Kieran because the pub's shut. Not band practice. Good evening to you, Kieran, as well. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Glad you're with us ahead of his gig at the Oakingham Bell tomorrow night. There you go. I've chucked it in. So yeah, good evening to you, Lorna. And if he gets like irritating, just send him out for some milk or something. Hello to Georgia. Good evening to you, Georgia Vella. Good evening to you. The Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe, haven't missed a Thursday quiz since the start. Bless you. Glad you're here this evening. Hope you are well. Hello to our friends over in Sweden. The 2 weird dots above the O. Oh, do you know what? That would be a great play. I'd love to. I might speak to the publishers, see if they can like shimmy me out, shimmy me out to Sweden. That'd be great. I'll work on it. But I hope you guys are well over there. Good evening to the Devonshire Dumplings as well. Hello to Grace. Sorry again, Jay. Please could we have a shout out? It's mine and my partner Joseph's gender reveal tomorrow. So excited. I wish you the best of luck. Hope it goes well. I am sure no matter what gender the reveal is, I'm sure you will love your child to absolutely no matter all the ends of the earth. So yeah, best of luck, Grace and Joseph, tomorrow for that. Hello to Shay, Maria, and Noel. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Hello to Pete Shawnee as well. No van quizzing tonight, but only 35 sleeps till Wegfest. And maybe the world record for quizzing from our vans at Ornick Rugby Club. 80 plus camper vans turning up. At the very least, the Wegmin team will be together in the place for the first time in 12 months. 35 sleeps. I can't do the maths quick enough for that. But yeah, I'm sure yeah, maybe we could sort of work something. Maybe I'm probably a bit too close for 35 sleeps to like think about doing something. Maybe next year. Maybe we should do like Wegfest every year. Maybe we'll come down and do like the quiz on a stage or something like that. Yeah, it's worth thinking of. And huzzah, indeed, or quizar. Oh, hello, we've changed. Hello to Anva Anderson and all of you guys. We have changed. It is now huzzah. Oh, sorry, quizar. Quizar. I like that. Quizar. I quite like that. Right, let me do all my admin bits in the. Oh, hello, where's that gone? Oh, there it is. Get rid of that warning because it's doing my treeing. All right, that's fine. That's sorted. Let me just refresh this and see if any late ones came in. Newest. Oh, there's quite a few. Hello to Graham and Shirley in Chesterfield. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Greetings from Lala of the Teletubbies. Please say hello to Donna, Brian, and any other Teletubbies that are present. 5 out of 5 for Lara this morning. For Lala of the Teletubbies even this morning. So well done to you. Shout out to Yvonne and Graham who are playing for the first time together in Nottinghamshire against us. Is Chris and Sarah in Derby? Oh, that is a derby and a half, isn't it? Notts versus Derby. Yvonne and Graham versus Chris and Sarah. And hello to Monica and Alan as well. Good evening to you guys as well. I am in some weird mood today. I don't know what it is. Probably because I was trying to avoid Sarah attacking me with the jet wash. Sarah says to me, right, we've got 30 seconds, so and then I've got one last one to say hello to. But yeah, so we're doing some jet washing flags and stuff like that, paving stones if you're not from up north. Jet washing it. She says, can you just move out of the way for me for a second? And I said, yeah. As I went to move, I hadn't even barely turned around to move. She started blasting me with a jet wash. She claims it was the floor, but there you go. So thank you very much to my darling wife for that. Can you give a shout out to Big Charlie, please? He's been in hospital today, so that could make his day. Big Charlie, yes. Hello to you down there at the White Regis Social Club. I'm sure you're going to be well looked after. Right, here we go. Let's push this button. A slightly new look for you this evening. I'm trialing a few things, so here we go. Welcome along. It is Thursday, the 25th of April. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you are all well wherever you are in the country or in the world. So let's do it. And if I change this one, there we go. So round one and entertainment. I just need to do that on there and do. No, come back. No, sit there. Stay. Thank you. Yeah, I've moved myself to the top corner. You will see why in just a second. Here we go. Number one. So round one, question one. Name the actor from the picture. Name the actor from the picture. Shut that, shut that. Do that. There's 2 people on the quiz website. There's 2 people on JVPQ Hub already. You're too early. Number 2, formed in 1992, which girl group at the time consisted of the Bennett sisters, Kelly Bryan and Louise Nerding? So formed in 1992, which girl group at the time consisted of the Bennett sisters, Kelly Bryan and Louise Nerding? Cue abject panic from people as they've realised I've not only just changed like the colours on the screen, I've changed the font as well. Trying to make it a little bit more sort of readable. I'll get feedback. Number 3, name the character from this picture. Name the character from this picture. Well, the slightly more worrying thing is people haven't even realised that anything has changed on screen and think it's the same. Number 4, which actor links the films Snatch, the Transporter franchise, and The Meg? So which actor links the films Snatch, a Transporter franchise, and The Meg? I can actually tell, I think. One live visitor now. Readable with your... Yeah, I know. Oh, that's weird. Okay, the one live visitor on the website right now is in Italy. Buongiorno. Round number 5, question 5. Which singer's debut album was called Plus? Not plus question mark. Obviously, put the question mark on the end. You know what I mean. Which singer's debut album was called Plus? Yeah, the only problem is with this font now, I've got to make sure I've got all the capitalizations and everything in the right place, which I don't think I've got done yet because I only decided on this afternoon. So please don't pick me up on my spellings and stuff tonight. Number 6, what was the name of C-3PO's sidekick in the Star Wars franchise? Yeah, there's the first one. That's the wrong O. Never mind. What was the name of C-3PO's sidekick in the Star Wars franchise? Number 7, now a popular talk show host in the USA, which actress has starred in films such as Charlie's Angels and made her debut in E.T. E.T. Sorry, couldn't resist. Now a popular talk show host in the USA, which actress has starred in films such as Charlie's Angels and made her debut in E.T. E.T. Number 8, which continent is also the name of a song by Toto? So which continent is also the name of a song by Toto? And number 9, which instrument is made up of various parts, including snare, high tom, mid tom, floor, and bass? High tom. Managed to get a pub singing off of one question. And finally, number 10, name the Disney character from this picture. So name the Disney character from this picture. Round 2 then with some science and nature for you, starting with this for number 1. What is the name of the flightless bird that can reach speeds of up to 43 miles an hour? What is the name of the flightless bird that can reach speeds of up to 43 miles an hour? Number 2, name the dog breed from this picture. So name the dog breed from this picture. Number 3, Xe is the symbol for which chemical element commonly found in modern day car headlights? So Xe is the symbol for which chemical element commonly found in modern day car headlights? Number 4, meningitis is a disease which is the inflammation of the lining around the spinal cord and where? Here he comes. What are you pinching now?
Nothing.
That's mine.
I'm tearing it apart.
Oh, you're tearing it apart, are you? Right. Fair enough.
But I am crazy carrying boxes.
Okay. Number 5. Which of these has the shorter wavelength? Is it infrared, gamma rays, radio waves, or microwaves?
I already ripped them apart.
Okay. Right, you're going to go and play with it then. I'm doing whatever you're doing. Is that it? What are you doing with it? Oh!
Sorry, Daddy.
That's alright. Don't worry. Right. You go and... Ow. Right, you go and play with that. That's yours. Go on, you go and play with that, and I'll see you in a bit. Number 6. Which of these is the best conductor for electricity? Is it copper, brass, or bronze? I'm going to have a fat lip tomorrow. Which of these is the best conductor for electricity? Is it copper, brass, or bronze? Number 7. Name the bird species from this. Number 8. Which is the only muscle in the body only connected to bone at one end? So which is the only muscle in the body only connected to bone at one end? Number 9. What can be a part of the hand or an oil? So what can be a part of the hand or an oil? And number 10. What does the H stand for in HTTP? So what does the H stand for in HTTP? A final round then before we take a break. Oh yeah, I might need to make that a little bit bigger for next time, but it's fine. Round 3, alphabetical. If you've not done this round before, it was Sir Bill Tudor of Legendshire who gave us the idea for this. So the first letter of each answer is in alphabetical order. It could start anywhere in the alphabet, and it could also go forwards or backwards depending on how cruel and evil I am deciding to be. So that is how alphabetical works, and here is your first question. What is the name of the bread making process that shortens the baking time by developing gluten quicker? So what is the name of the bread making process that shortens the baking time by developing gluten quicker? And the good news with this round is if you're not sure, leave it. And then when you get a couple more answers, you might be able to work out what it is. Clever. I like it. And number 2, which musical has the songs Do You Hear the People Sing, One Day More, and On My Own? I just muted my mic. It's out of my system. I'm not going to sing. Which musical has the songs Do You Hear the People Sing, One Day More, and On My Own? Number 3, on which planet can Olympus, Elysium, and Alba Mons be found? On which planet can Olympus, Elysium, and Alba Mons be found? Number 4, which police force was founded and modelled after the United Kingdom's Metropolitan Police Service? So which police force was founded and modelled after the United Kingdom's Metropolitan Police Service? Number 5, what is the name of a fruit, a colour, and a former UK mobile network? This mobile network's still available in a few other countries, but what is the name of a fruit, a colour, and a former UK mobile network? Number 6, which saint lends their name to the basilica in the Vatican City? So which saint lends their name to the basilica in the Vatican City? I've got a very long word to pronounce in general knowledge later on as well. If I get all the way through it, I am going to be very happy. Number 7, what three-letter word, when translated from Spanish, can mean what, which, who, etc.? So what three-letter word, when translated from Spanish, can mean what, which, or who, etc.? As this is the alphabetical round, it will begin with the letter that follows the previous answer and before the next one. Number 8, what can be a single turn or the attempted change of a political regime? So what can be a single turn or the attempted change of a political regime? Number 9, Baltic, yellow, dead, red, and Caribbean are all types of this. So Baltic, yellow, dead, red, and Caribbean are all types of this. And finally, dendrophobia is a fear of which nature object? So dendrophobia is a fear of which nature object? Oh, hang on. Oh. Dingbat. 25th April. Done. What day is it today? It's Thursday, isn't it? Thursday. 25th. There we go. Publish. By the time this reaches your telly boxes or handheld devices or however you're watching the quiz tonight, they are now up on jvpqquestions.com. Head on over to the hub Yes, so jvpqquestions.com, or scan the QR code on the left-hand side of your screen, and it will take you direct to the website. Right, so that will come up it'll come up again in the break. But also in the break for you. So, as you will probably all be aware, that is coming out in 3 weeks. 3 weeks today, that is officially out in the wild. So the publication date on the 16th of May. Now, obviously, I'm getting lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of messages asking me about it. Am I going to be doing events, etc.? So I can now confirm tonight I have 2 events booked in. We have more that are being worked on, which, by the way, I saw a message actually. So to confirm, I can't remember the lady's name and I couldn't find the message. To confirm, so that you'll know who you are, the lady who messaged me about the island off the north coast of France in September, yes, that is what I will be coming to. Just waiting for confirmation before I can announce it. However, so I've got 2 events in the diary that are booked in for publication week. One is an in-person quiz, and the other one is just a signing. Okay, so all the details are going to come up over the next 7 minutes, so it will all be in the break for you, so you can have a look at all the details, and as and when I get more events confirmed, I will let you all know. So I'm going to take a break. If you needed a recap on the questions, head over to these bits now, and all the details about these events are coming up now. I'll see you in 7. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong one. That one. can't deal with myself today. I really can't. It's May, obviously. May. May. Not March, May. There'd be no sense advertising an event for next year. I mean, I suppose it could be for the paperback version when that comes out next year, I suppose. But yeah, it's definitely May. May. So I can't remember what the dates are off the top of my head, but yeah, so those events are in May. I can't edit the slide for tonight, but I'll edit it for when it's on next week. But yeah, so those events in May. So yeah, there's a quiz in Preston. It's not a full length quiz because I think we've only got a 45-minute sort of time slot at Waterstones in Preston, so it'll be a shorter version of this. It's kind of what I do on the Patreon quiz, where it's still 5 rounds, but it's 5 questions in each, so you get a mini connection round and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's a mini quiz, and then the winning team will get a signed copy of the book. I don't know how that works for the rest of people who come along, whether or not they can get a copy of the book at the Preston one, but I know the Blackburn one you can. Basically, there's no ticket requirement. You turn up, buy a copy of the book, and then I'm sat behind a table, I would assume, signing copies of the book. But yeah, so that's 12 o'clock on the Wednesday before. So if you come to the Blackburn event, you get the book the day before it actually comes out. Right, while you're just putting your final answers down, hello to everyone in Malta, Italy, Isle of Man, Ireland, France, Germany, Australia, Guernsey, and Spain, along with the United Kingdom. Oh, sorry, and the United States as well, who are currently on the website looking at the answers, not looking at the answers, looking at the questions. And hello to the lovely people who are using DuckDuckGo as their search engine. But yeah, because I didn't realise I could have all these stats. I didn't realise I can actually sort of see who's on the website at what point and where they're from. Anyway, right, let's do that and there and then there and there and then that and there. Yeah, I think I'm good. Right, okay, let's give you the answers then to the first 30 questions this evening. What have I missed? Right, okay, fair enough. Right, here we go. Entertainment, here's your answers. Number 1, name the actor. That is Nicolas Cage. This was a suggestion by someone as well, actually. Don't put the answers up on screen straight away. So there we go. Name the actor. That's Nicolas Cage. And it won't change. There we go. Number 2. Formed in 1992, which girl group at the time consisted of the Bennett sisters, Kelly Bryan and Louise Nerding? It was Eternal. Number 3. Name the character. That is Mighty Mouse. Number 4, which actor links to films Snatch, Transporter franchise, and The Meg? It is Jason Statham. Number 5, which singer's debut album was called Plus? It was Ed Sheeran. Number 6, what was the name of C-3PO's sidekick in the Star Wars franchise? It was R2-D2. Beep, boop, boop. Number 7, now a popular talk show host in the USA, which actress has starred in films such as Charlie's Angels and made her debut in E.T.? Drew Barrymore. Number 8, which continent is also the name of a song by Toto? Get your singing voices going, White Regis Social Club. It is Africa. I got the rain down in Africa. Number 9, which instrument is made up of various parts, including a snare, high tom, mid tom, and floor and bass? It is the drums. And number 10, name the Disney character. That is Pocahontas. Round 2 is Science and Nature. Number 1, what is the name of the flightless bird that can reach speeds of up to 43 miles an hour? It is an ostrich. Number 2, name the dog breed. That is a greyhound. Number 3, Xe is the symbol for which chemical element commonly found in modern-day car headlights? It's xenon. Number 4, meningitis is a disease which is inflammation of the lining around the spinal cord and where? It is the brain. Number 5, which of these has the shorter wavelength? Infrared, gamma rays, radio waves, or microwaves? It is gamma rays. Number 6, which of these is the best conductor for electricity? It is copper. Number 7, name the bird species. That is a woodpecker. Number 8, which is the only muscle in the body only connected to bone at one end? It is the tongue. Number 9, what can be a part of the hand or an oil? It is palm. And number 10, what does the H stand for in HTTP? Now, if I was marking this, I would potentially be very cruel, but I'm very, very competitive. The H stands for hyper. So the full breakdown is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Now, the hypertext is one word, but they kind of split it up for this. So it's up to you. You mark it how you want. Depends how kind you want to be. And round 3 was alphabetical. Number 1, what is the name of the bread making process that shortens the baking time by developing gluten quicker? It is kneading. Number 2, which musical has the songs Do You Hear the People Sing, One Day More and On My Own? I'm not going to sing, but it is Les Miserables. Number 3, on which planet can Olympus, Elysium and Alba Mons be found? It is Mars. Number 4, which police force was founded and modelled after the United Kingdom's Metropolitan Police Service? It was the NYPD, the New York Police Department. Hey, I'm walking here. Number 5, what is the name of a fruit, a colour and a former UK mobile network? It is orange. Number 6, which saint lends their name to the basilica in the Vatican City? It is Peter. Number 7, what 3-letter word, when translated from Spanish, can mean what, which, who, etc.? It is que. Number 8, what can be a single turn or the attempted change of a political regime? It is revolution. Number 9, Baltic, yellow, dead, red, and Caribbean are all types of this. It is seas. I could have done 7 seas. Never mind. And your final question, number 10. Dendrophobia is a fear of which a nature object? It is trees. I want to be a tree. That one, go to that one, go to that one. And there you go. That's your first 30 questions so far this evening. How are you doing out there? You can't let me know. Well, you know what I mean. How are you doing? Tot your scores up. Keep a record. I don't know, your half-time scores, whatever. Still to come then, a connections round and general knowledge. I just need to make sure I've done this the right way around. Yes, I have. That's fine. So yeah, tot your scores up. How are we doing? Wow, the delay is a lot closer than it normally is. Scores are flying in on our Patreon Discord server, so yeah. Strange. Let me set this up while I do. Well, because normally I do this while I'm waiting for scores to come in, but I'm seem to be on that less of a delay tonight. Right, okay, let's go straight into it then. So round 4 then is your connections round. 9 questions. Question number 10, what links the 9 answers together? That's if you had never played a connections round before. So we kick off then. Sorry, I like this one. And I've got a bad feeling I may have done this before. But again, same as one of the other ones from a couple, like maybe last week or Saturday. I can't remember what day it was. There will be different questions. Number 1. What is the first name of Pretty Woman actress Roberts? So what is the first name of Pretty Woman actress Roberts? Ooh, there's a battle royale at the White Regis Social Club. Taking on themselves to beat their quizmaster Colin every week, and it's a tied score. And number 2, which singer was known as the unpronounceable symbol, TAFKAP, or the artist? That's the artist formerly known as Print. Things that might happen and what have you. Which singer was known as the unpronounceable symbol, TAFKAP, or the artist? I think I got away with that. I don't think anyone caught that. I think I might have got away with that one. If you got me on mute, I definitely got away with it. Number 3, what was the surname of the 32nd President of the United States of America who was in charge during World War II? What was the surname of the 32nd President of the United States of America who was in charge during World War II? Yeah, didn't get away with it. Number 4. What first name is shared by Kaplinski, Richardson, and Bedingfield? So which first name is shared by Kaplinski, Richardson, and Bedingfield? I wonder what it'd be like to do a whole quiz where you don't make a mistake or give away an answer. I reckon that'd be incredibly boring. Hmm. Number 5. Dr. Watson was the sidekick of which famous detective? So Dr. Watson was the sidekick of which famous detective? Number 6. What word means to determine the total number of things? So what word means to determine the total number of things? You might need to come back to this one. If you work out what the connection is, you might have sort of two answers for this, and when you work out what the connection is, you might need to come back and change it. Number 7. Who was known as the fastest milkman in the West? So who was known as the fastest milkman in the West? Number 8. What is the more common name for an Academy Award? What is the more common name for an Academy Award? Number 9. Chips Ahoy and Maryland are brands associated with which type of biscuit? So Chips Ahoy and Maryland are brands associated with which type of biscuit? And as always, question number 10. What links those 9 answers together? What links those 9 answers together? General knowledge then. Random questions for you to finish off the quiz tonight with this for number 1. The Yankees and the Mets are baseball teams from which US state? So the Yankees and the Mets are baseball teams from which US state? Number 2, the River Nile passes. Start again. The River Nile passes through which final country before discharging into the Mediterranean Sea? So the River Nile passes through which final country before discharging into the Mediterranean Sea? Number 3, Douglas is the capital city of which island off the coast of the UK? So Douglas is the capital city of which island off the coast of the UK? Number 4, the Yeoman Guards are a bodyguard of which monarch? So the Yeoman Guards are a bodyguard of which monarch? Train. Number 5, who is the patron saint of Wales? I mean the country, not the, you know what I mean. Who is the patron saint of Wales? Number 6, halibut is the largest flat species of which animal? So halibut is the largest flat species of which animal? Number 7, name the car brand from the logo. Yeah, number 7, name the car brand from the logo. Number 8, which sport has competitions Cows Week and America's Cup? So which sport has competitions of Cows Week and America's Cup? Number 9, here we go. Hippopotamonstrosaquidillophobia, it's close enough, is the fear of what? Is it long words, hungry hippos, or high-standing objects? So hippopotamonstrosaquidillophobia is the fear of what? Is it long words, hungry hippos, or high-standing objects? Hippopotamonstrosiquipedalophobia. Oh, there it is. Haha, I knew it was in there somewhere. And finally, number 10, 70% of which landlocked country is covered by the Kalahari Desert. So 70% of which landlocked country is covered by the Kalahari Desert. There we go. That is all of your questions then for this evening. If you are, you know the drill by now. Scan the QR code on the left. They're up on the website now. Up on the hub. I've done it now, so they're there ready for you. So head on to jvpqquestions.com or scan that QR code and it'll take you straight there. Although there's still loads of you connected to it anyway. Right, into this break. So... it's the same break as the first break. I can't do anything about it. All I can do is put basically a sticking plaster over the top of it. But they are the events are definitely in May. Definitely in May. Okay, the dates are right as well. It's just the month that's wrong. I will see you in 7 minutes. Right, okay, answers coming up then in a short moment's time. Still to come this week, there is another quiz on Saturday night for you. That will be pre-recorded, as I said, right at the top of the quiz tonight. It is Jack's little birthday party at home during the day on Saturday, and by the time everyone has gone and we've sorted everything out, I will probably be asleep by the time the quiz goes out. So it's all pre-recorded. So yeah, keep an eye on our socials for the links for that. So that is Saturday night, usual time, just pre-recorded for the first time in a while, actually, a Saturday pre-record. There will be some pre-recorded quizzes coming up on a Thursday as well, but obviously, I say this all the time, it doesn't affect you guys and how the quiz is actually, how you play the quiz. It just means that, you know, I don't do the shout outs. That's basically the main change to a Thursday pre-recorded quiz. So, right, get your answer sheets ready to go. Let's see how you did with these final 20. And there it is. Okay, here we go. Connections, round 4. What is the first name of Pretty Woman actress Roberts? It is Julia Roberts. Number 2, which singer was known as the unpronounceable symbol, or the artist formerly known as printing devices, or the artist? It is Prince. No, number 3, what was the surname of the 32nd President of the United States of America who was in charge during World War II? It was Roosevelt, Franklin D. Roosevelt, even. Number 4, what first name is shared by Kaplinsky, Richardson, and Bedingfield? It is Natasha. Number 5, Dr. Watson was the sidekick of which famous detective? It was Sherlock Holmes, even. Sherlock Holmes. Number 6, what word means to determine the total number of things? It is count. You'll see, if you didn't realise why I went with that, you'll see why if you didn't get the connection. Number 7, who was known as the fastest milkman in the West? Hey, Bert. Hey, Ernie. Number 8, what is the more common name for an Academy Award? It is Oscar. Too far. Number 9, Chips Ahoy and Maryland are brands associated with which type of biscuit? It is cookie. Cookie. And so what links those 9 answers together? Sesame Street. Where's he gone? There he is. Cookie. So yeah, the answers there on the left hand side and how they work with the connection. So you've got Julia. There is a Sesame Street Muppet called Julia. You've got one called Prince Charming. There's one called Roosevelt Franklin. One called Natasha. There's Sherlock Hemlock. Count Von Count. 1, 2. Ernie as part of Bert and Ernie, Oscar the Grouch, and the Cookie Monster. They are Sesame Street Muppets. If you've put Muppets, I will allow it because they are known as the Sesame Street Muppets. So if you have put Muppets, you can have that. Hey Bert. Hey Ernie. General knowledge. Oh, by the way, that's how I'm going to present your connection rounds, by the way, now going forward. So when I've done the answers, your final slide on that, it will have the answers, so you can see how it works out. Because a lot of people do say to me, well, how does that work out? How does that work out? So now you have it like this. General knowledge then. Number 1, the Yankees and the Mets are baseball teams from which US state? It is New York. Number 2, the River Nile passes through which final country before discharging into the Mediterranean Sea? It is Egypt. Number 3, Douglas is the capital city of which island off the coast of the UK? It's the Isle of Man. Number 4, the Yeoman Guards are a bodyguard of which monarch? It is King Charles III. Yes, the Yeoman Guards. The Yeoman Warders are at Tower of London. But yeah, the Yeoman Guards are part of the bodyguard. They're known as the bodyguards of King Charles III. Also, best wishes to all of the horses and the soldiers who were injured in the horses escaping yesterday in London as well. Number 5, who is the patron saint of Wales? It is David. Number 6, halibut is the largest flat species of which animal? It is fish. Number 7, name the car brand. That is Renault. Someone said I did Renault not that long ago. I didn't think I had. Number 8, which sport has competitions Cow's Week and America's Cup? Cow's Week, obviously down there in the Isle of Wight. It is sailing. We are sailing. We are sailing. Number 9, hippopotamonstrosicipedilophobia is the fear of what? It's ironic. It's long words. And your final question tonight, number 10, 70% of which landlocked country is covered by the Kalahari Desert? It's Botswana. Botswana. So, tot your scores up then. 50 points available for you tonight. How have you got on? Let's push the button, actually. That might help. And yeah, now I want to say something on this actually. So share your scores with me on social. So on there's a post that's gone and it is now on Instagram and Facebook. From next week, in the build-up, in the beginning part of the quiz, what I'm going to start trying to do is there's going to be a little thing that runs along the bottom, and I want to start sharing some of these scores that you do actually, because I want to do something with them. I know you like share your scores and it's great, and I go through and look at them. So what I'm going to do is from next week, if I can get it sorted, I'm going to start putting some of the scores. So like put your team names in there as long as they're clean to read on a family-friendly quiz. And yeah, so put your scores, put your team names, who you're playing with, if you're playing on your own, whatever it might be, what your scores are, and I will start sharing some of those across the screen in the beginnings of the quiz. So there we go. That's what my plan. If you need a tie-breaking question, it is this. So how many road and rail border crossings are there between the US and Canada? So how many road and rail border crossings are there between the US and Canada? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do from next week. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to start sharing some of those scores across the screen when I'm doing the shout outs and stuff like that. So you might see your name in light. And it doesn't matter what the score is. It could be you got 5 out of 50 and your name will still be in light. So, but yeah, do still share your scores because it is always good to have. And it always gives me an idea of how hard the quiz has actually been. So, right, remember, nearest to this then gets the point. If you, here we go, 3, 2, 1. There are 146 road and rail border crossings between the USA and Canada. 146. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all of your questions and answers for this evening. So yeah, like I say, do let me know how you got on the social media post, and you never know, you might see your name up in lights next week. So do let me know how you got on. On that post as well, it's got those 2 links with the correct dates and stuff on for the 2 events. So, and like I said, I will share as soon as I've got any more information. It will go across our socials. I will let you know whenever we've got whenever I've got more events booked in. So I appreciate that both of those are up here in the northwest. I know of one that is being finalized in London, and I know there's a couple of others that are being worked on as well. So as soon as I've got more information, I will share it with you as well. That is it from me this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed sort of the new sort of setup with the graphics and stuff. Hopefully it's been a bit clearer and easier for you guys to read. And also hopefully you've enjoyed the new music in the breaks, because I know the Discord servers had great fun with picking those new bits of music playlist in the breaks. I'm just trying to find some more upbeat music to do. That is it from me, ladies and gents. I will see you all soon. Back on Saturday with a pre-recorded quiz. Back live with you next Thursday night. I will see you all soon. As always from me, take care and stay safe.